Hello everyone. Hi Piotr. How are you doing this wonderful evening?
I'm doing very fine. Good afternoon or good morning.
Yeah, for whoever is listening to us right now.
Yes.
Right
Uh,
now I see in the chat we are all mostly Polish players. Oh, I need
yep.
to mute myself on the other monitor. Well, hello
Good.
everyone. We'll start speaking about the Polish Team Championship lists. We'll do a brief breakdown of the lists. Some interesting ones. I think it's due to the fact that there is a big change coming in January, and some players just thought that it's a good time to experiment with the game. And yeah, I wore this Polish shirt for a reason. Actually, two reasons. One you can see right here. Yeah. If there is someone from Steamforge watching us right now, blink twice if Winter Corps are getting buffed in January. And the other reason we'll reveal later, but the hint is that this shirt is from 2024. So, should we start with the first team, Piotr?
Yeah, I would just mention that after reviewing the teams, we'll cover briefly some news about WTC 2026 that will happen in Poland. So that's the 2 points in our agenda for today.
Yeah. So, the first team is the Dukes of Krakow, and
Yep.
it's the team that's coming to Polish Team Championship 2025 in unchanged roster. It's again the same guys, three guys who are usually playing on the local tournaments, very good players. And this time around, the Green Boy is taking Grave Diggers. So maybe I'll cover those lists.
Yep.
It's Jake's, and I'm sure it's Vargas. Pretty standard lists as of this current meta, with some twist. It's interesting to look at this Jake's. It's unusual because it has 8 warjacks. It's pretty unusual, especially that it's for Valiants and for Patriots. The modern uh, addition to this list is adding Plugger, which wasn't added in this Jake's, but it's interesting. It's a very good list. I'm sure it's made mostly to crack high armor lists. And it's Vargas, which is also very nice, but it lacks the current meta stuff in Vargas, like Black 14 or Plugger. But the good addition that makes these lists very adaptable is adding those to heavy airdrops. And I'm really interested to see how it will work. I think that the good amount of heavy airdrop at the moment is 1, but yeah, let's see how it will work out for the Green Boy.
Yep.
The second
So
list
yeah, go. Yeah, go with the second list. Yes.
is Old Ambry, and Kaitar is going back to Kador after his journey on WTC with Dusk.
Yep.
First list is the Rising King in Old Ambry. It's Kazimir Morozov, and he's seeing much more play lately. Mm, It's interesting list. It has those two primevals that appear mostly in those lists, but he also added Starved
Yep.
that not many people have been adding lately to this list, and we see 2 units of Sherlings that also haven't been added a lot. What he has is only 5 shifters and the usual 3 units of wardens.
Yep.
The second list is Aslanov, that, as you can see, has some interesting additions because it has 2 units of wardens, 2 units of sherlings, where people mostly play 1 unit of each. It also has 2 champions and Jeżanna Aga. So it will be the first time I will be seeing her played, and I'm really interested to see. I don't know if you've ever encountered her. I haven't played against her, but though this shot of hers is interesting, I think this solo is added here to play better into mirror matches because on this shot she blinds everything that is hit with the shot. So it's good to hit the other bears and to blind everything under this AoE. Interesting lists. I don't know if I like those 2 sherlings in both lists, but yeah, we'll see.
And I don't see the shapeshifters, right?
In the Aslanov, nope, I don't think there
And
were any.
that's rare because normally
Yeah,
everyone was taking shifters to even strengthen the brick, typical brick that Aslanov plays with extra shield guards and
yes.
extra defense. So yeah, but Kuba likes to play unusual lists. So good to see that he's playing with the usual stuff and changing something. All right, so let's go to Wajdak, and Wajdak is second player from the team that attended recent WTC. And again, we see that he changed the army. So basically, we see among the players attending WTC, they take the opportunity to change the armies for that tournament because obviously training to WTC is somehow exhausting in the way that, well, basically you play with the same list all the time. Uh, so here we have Aviserus with quite typical setup, spam of for malefactors and criterions for some exchanges, but we have here two units of mechanitrals, so that's extra shield guarding and extra models for exchanges. So and I've seen a lot of lists without those swarms, so that's an interesting change.
And I also think that there are usually played only 1 unit of initiates.
Yes. Well, yes. Basically, yes. Not always, actually, because those jacks need some charging as well, and you want them for the for revivals. But yeah, and the second list is Sepsira. Um, Again, quite I think quite typical setup. We have two malefactors. Quite often we see only one, so a little bit more on the ways to use the gang skill from Sepsira. But basically, that's quite close to a typical lists we see so far.
Okay, so no reconnaissance at all is the second team, and it's the only foreign team coming this year to our Polish team championship. Again,
Yep.
our neighbors from Germany are coming to try and take the crown.
Yes.
I think in unchanged squad from last year.
Yes.
And
They're regularly coming to visit us, so it's always a pleasure.
as you can as you all can see, those are really not standard lists. So why don't you start and break for us this Athena list, Piotr?
Yeah,
Or
so very nice to see Athena. She wasn't very broadly represented during WTC. She's not in the current meta, so really nice to see that spam of jacks. Basically, that's set up for a strong shield of jacks that will be able to take a lot of punch and will be difficult to hit. So I think Athena in that shape was played some time ago, probably 1 year ago. I've seen those lists a little bit on the table. So very heavy, jack heavy list, very interesting, and good to see a new caster on the table.
yeah, as you can see, it's the name of the list is WTC 23 list unchanged.
Unchanged. Oh yeah, now I see the name.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. And we have Wolf with the spam of Stormblades, and that's, I think, again, at least that was very popular 2023, maybe 24, without Maelstrom at that time. So here we have still a heavy spam of units, but with the addition of the Maelstrom to some range game and heavy stuff.
I like a lot this setup of Maelstrom
Yeah.
because as you can see, we have on one arm Bombard and on the
Yes.
other is Mag Bolter. So depending on the opponent, he can either shoot
Exactly.
with feet, either with the AOE weapon or the armor pen one. Yeah, I like this setup a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Cool lists. What next? Kevin.
Kevin with Dragon's Host,
And that's a surprise.
and that's a surprise. I don't know if at the moment I can say a lot about the lists, but it's Apsilonia. I don't think she changed a lot over
Yeah,
time. It's still she's still buffing those beasts of hers, and we can
yep,
see that it's a spam of flying war beasts.
yep,
Uh,
exactly.
it's interesting, and I think that everyone coming to the tournament will have to give Dragon Host a read again.
Exactly. That's the beauty actually about uh, the legacy armies. They are not as popular, but every time they show up, they can surprise with some unusual interactions
Yeah,
and rules that we might have forgotten. So yes, this Apsilonia is definitely a list for spamming a lot of fast flying beasts. Apsilonia itself can give them a lot of boost with her skill and with the feat. And I really like the Helmut models. They used to be like played all the time in the Mark III. Really nice models blocking entire areas.
yeah.
So cool to see them back.
And the other list is heavy punching one with Anamag, and
Yep.
I don't think she changed a lot over
Hmm.
the editions. Uh, Chosens
Yeah,
are
she gives.
very
Yeah,
similar. Blightbringer the same. Yeah, and her fit is and her kit is still devastating and dealing a lot of damage. So it'll be
exactly.
also interesting to see that.
Yep.
I'm interested to see how it will shape up against the modern current Mark IV armies. Uh, but I'm sure that Kevin is a great player, and with this a bit of the gacha, because most players have forgotten how the Dragon's Host works, and his skill, I'm sure that he'll have a great results this tournament.
Exactly. And the last player in the Germany team is Catrex.
And
Um,
and to be honest, I'm really surprised with his choice
yes.
because he's been playing the Aslanov Castle a lot lately, but I see that he got bored with it.
Yes.
First one we've got Bogdan, and it's an interesting one with two Lord of the Hands.
Yep.
It's interesting to see how it will work, but with insight and his kit, I think that those Lord of the Hands can be really interesting.
Yeah, it looks like with Bogdan they can really land a solid hit. So that will be some kind of probably glass cannon, very fast, very hard hitting army.
I haven't checked that before, but do you know if he can transfer with fit the hits to the Lords of the Hand?
Mm,
Yes.
okay.
So he can jump to the middle of the table, bring those two Lords of the Hand around him, and
Hmm.
if someone is hitting Bogdan, he can just redirect the hits to Lords of the Hand,
Yep.
which are pretty tough.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's nice list. And the other one is another Casimir, and it still doesn't have the full package of shifters, but it still has more of them than Enkitar had.
Yes.
We can see one Sherlings here only, and the interesting uh, thing he made in those lists was adding primalists, because I haven't seen a lot of the primalists in Casimir lists, and I was looking forward to seeing this classic Casimir list. I don't know if we can even speak about classic lists at the moment, but he's been very popular with the full package of 12 shifters, and we
Yeah.
don't
But we
see.
see that shifters are like really going to the tables, probably related to the rules related to Gargantan.
Yeah.
He will buff shifters as well, so people probably try to warm up and play with shifters to prepare for the big model coming soon.
And I don't see here those cheapest ones. And I think that he expected that he won't need a lot of removal from the table, because those, I think those cheapest ones, uh, yeah, those are gang fighter and sidestep ones with
Yep.
dodge.
All right.
All
I think
right,
we need to speed up, otherwise we will finish
in the morning. Yeah,
in the morning.
Sorrow Boys. I'm sorry.
Sorrow Boys, Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys are just after them.
And they're coming in the change squad. I think last year there was Piotrek with them.
Yep.
He is now moved from the Żary,
Yep.
so they are playing in this team. Uh, First list we have David with Hazarot, and except for those Dreadguard Slayers, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty standard list.
Yep.
The Phantasm also is interesting choice, because it doesn't have the. Let me check how it's called. The domination cannon, how it was called, Revivifier,
Mm-hmm.
and he went for the force generator, so he went for the cheaper Phantasm, which
Mm-hmm.
is interesting. I think that cutting the Revivifiers let him pick those Dreadguard Slayers. And the other one is Moraine, and this one is interesting because Moraine always seen the piggy in her lists,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we see here two arc nodes, while usually it's only one arc node. So I don't know why he went that way. Probably playing the game, he just decided he wants to play the Moraine safer. I don't know if it's a good choice. because it's 8 points invested in models that don't do a lot. And he also has here the last watch, the new trio. Oh,
Hmm.
that's interesting.
Yeah, that trio can do some job with the Moraine debuffs.
I don't know.
Um,
To be honest,
we'll
I
see.
haven't read them
Yeah,
yet. Have you?
that's no, no. That's just briefly.
So
Um,
yeah, they're pretty good. They have defensive line, retaliatory strike, and righteous fury. So if something some warrior model is destroyed within 10 inches, they get +2 arm and +2 melee damage roll, and they have great swords with a weapon master.
Weapon Master. Yeah, yeah. That's what I recall. That they have a strong punch. That's why I said with Moraine,
Yeah,
they will be able to really deliver the damage. Um, I wonder how Nostilla with Aberration will work with Moraine, because those models are missing a little bit of threat range. Um, but well, we'll see how it works on the table.
yeah. The second list,
Yes.
it's Italian Charger, and
Yes, that's Crew Gamer, a player that was in WTC with the supporting Austria team. And I think Crew Gamer was playing with very similar lists. One is
Shay,
under,
Shay,
yeah, and
and
Shay
the other
with,
one is Fiona.
yes, with the
Very similar
crazy,
lists, and
crazy spam of crazy amount of very hard hitting pirates.
if someone doesn't have a way to remove doesn't tough some grievous wounds, etc., he's going to have a hard time
Time.
against
Uh,
this list.
exactly. Let's move on.
Rafał. Rafał brings Ursus with look, it's interesting. He brought the new models to his Ursus list.
Hmm.
I don't know if I like those new models at all. The execrators are really good, but I'd pick them in Horoshk
Hmm.
because he makes them tougher, helps them in other ways, gives them those rerolls, etc. But I don't know if I like the beasts. I think
Yeah, I
they
mean,
cost a lot because they have this sacred ward and they are immune to spells.
yeah, they don't hit as strong as typical models in those 20-point sets. So that's a different setup. The magic static, I don't think it will help so much because, well, Orgot doesn't have problems with resistance to spells, basically, quite often. But Ursus himself, he was not really played too much in Polish tournaments, but he was scoring pretty well during WTC. So
Yeah, but
very interesting to see
he's
him.
he's targeted at certain matchups,
Yep,
and in those he excels. While on the others, yeah, he is just poor. But there are some where he played is excelling. And the other list is Horoshk with this
yep,
little twist of the execrators. Other than
exactly.
that, it's pretty standard one.
Solid Horsk.
Yep.
Backstreet
Okay.
Boys.
So I don't know if we agree that this team is favored to win this tournament.
Oh well, probably most likely yes.
Let's look
We will see.
what
We will
Kamil.
see them in the finals once again with our guests from Germany. So that happens.
Unless they meet somewhere earlier in the during the tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Kamil, did he change anything? No, it's the same boring Kane.
Yes, that's
I'm not I'm
the
not covering
game
this list again.
we know very well. However, we have a Calder with Nostila. So
Yes,
nice. No
it's
general, but Nostila with the aberrations instead.
I think he got inspired by the Finnish player
Mm-hmm.
on WTC. This list is a bit changed. I've seen those games played by this Calder on Moment of Clarity,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like this Nostilla.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah,
It
it's
fits
really good.
very well to that play style of Calder.
The
Okay.
second player and their roster is Conjaro coming back, so a
Yes.
big comeback to the tournament,
To see Conjuro back, exactly.
and it's Jake's
Mm-hmm.
with interesting addition of Plugger. I think that's a very smart one because Jake's has problems to cover those flank objectives. Helps a lot. And Rowdies. I don't know if I like the Rowdies in Jake's, but we'll see how they work here. And the other list is super standard Vargus, except for uh, the lack of crate. In WTC, we've seen most Vargus players taking at least one heavy crate. Other than that,
Yep.
it's a very standard one.
And the last player in that team is Blade, top player of Dusk during last WTC. And we see again this effect of willing to change something. He will play Old Umbre with Aslanov. I think that's pretty common setup that people were playing Aslanov. Typical brick with three beers, shapeshifter beers for extra shield guarding. So I don't think we need to
Look
uh,
at this
at
one,
least, yeah. And we have Reznikova.
and it's also pretty standard list. I don't know if it's not the one that Vote was playing.
Mhm.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining something, but yeah, it looks very similar to the ones that were played. We've seen
Mhm.
the two types of Reznikova played, one with the three heavy hitting primevals, and the other one with the casting primevals.
Yep,
So Blood went for the hard hitting one.
exactly. Moving to next team,
Is
Lapserdaki.
Lapserdaki. And it's also a very good team. Three guys who have been in WTC this year.
Exactly.
And
Shaisom played Trolls. He played Trolls a lot.
now
So
we
he,
have Aldambri,
Aldambre, of course. Aslanov, I think quite similar, if not
the
the
same.
same as Bloody has.
No.
So,
It's he has Primeval and Blood has Strix. So
oh yeah, Bloody
there's
has
this.
tricks. That's true. That's yeah, yeah. That's
This
correct.
changed.
So there is a, one change, and we see Reznikova in the second list.
He doesn't have three Primevals. He
Yes.
has Starved,
Oh,
one hitting Primeval and one with the one casting Primeval. So
exactly.
more balanced
So
approach.
we will
Yeah.
see if Shaisom will not miss uh, the uh, the trolls the trolls
And this
it's that it's changing the ones to sixes, so we will see how the results of ones will work on Aldambre.
yeah, we'll see how it will work if he doesn't have a chance to make caster kill every turn.
Exactly.
Uh,
And we have Utes, or also known as Cesare Barrica.
yeah, hide your mothers. It's Cesare
Yes.
coming,
Protect your mother. Uh,
and
yeah,
it's he changed his Shiris. He added Nostilla. Interesting.
exactly.
He'll be trying to bring back those incarnate knights.
Incarnate Knights, exactly. So we see that Utas decided to have some fun and not stick to something he trained over almost entire last year.
And the other list is Nixian, so he went for something that he really likes.
Exactly. Happy to
Uh,
see that Utas is going to play for fun.
and
Uh,
look, he has a bit of everything. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how it works. He will have 2 units of hard-hitting stalkers, shades,
yes,
and cinderbugs that he's always been trying to convince us that they are the great unit to have. We'll see.
that you will
We'll
have
see.
opportunity to prove it. Very good to see.
And
And Kuba. Kuba is one of the few players playing Protectorate of Menot with the great results. Very experienced player. He wields that army very well and totally different than the opponents most of the time. Um, so here the Menot has a lot of tricks in their sleeve. Especially Sirenia can surprise you because, well, every time you kill something, another model can move. So there is a lot of tricks and different shining guns that you need to be aware of. So be prepared to be surprised by those lists. And Kuba is playing them very, very well with support of Kreos, with again Nostila and Aberration. So very happy to see how many aberrations are there on the tables. I really like the model. It's cool. Let's see how they're going to play.
yeah, and it's much better balanced than Pig was last season.
That's for sure.
Okay,
Moment of nudity. That's interesting.
yeah. So cheers to Piotr from Moment of Clarity. Okay, so I'll go
Your
with
list.
down my lists. I changed the jigs a bit. I changed it to just be hitting those bricks. I have 4 heavy jacks, 4 light jacks, and I have black 13 to support hitting.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll see how it will work. And I also added storm veins uh, because some of the heavy lists like Horoshk have some shooting that I just wanted to reduce the ranges and to have the longer ranges on my charges than the enemy has on some move and pull with the skewer on his Tarask, etc.
It's really, I mean, I don't recall the game where the storm veins were and they didn't like pay it back, right?
Yeah.
Very rarely that happens. So that's a really good unit, supporting unit.
And the other lists, I think it will be the first time in our local meta where the Boom Boom will be played. I'm
Hmm.
really interested to see how he will work. He is a super fun warcaster. I went for the list that has a bit of everything.
Hmm.
Last minute change was to cut one Trollkin Express sniper for Argo Brock to make those commandos hit like a brick.
Hmm.
Because with all the buffs, I think they are hitting with 15s or 16s. So yeah, that's pretty nice.
And good to see that Magnus is back as well on the table.
Yes. Then we'll be having Riff also
Riff.
changing lists from his WTC ones.
Exactly. Necrofactorium coming back. And we see a nice spam of heavy jacks with Aviserus, including Grendel. A lot of criterions, sludge trials, so very, very nice list, very optimized, a solid spam of just the key, most efficient models. So
Yeah, I think it's except for this Grendel, it's pretty standard one.
yes, yes, but I think Grendel was quite popular with Aviserus. There was a lot of lists with him, and most of the time, I think he pays back. And with Sepsira, we have Hellraker. That's the key point here. With two void plates, so that's interesting configuration with the strong bubble to remove focus or add additional reduce the number of attacks from the beast as well. Slightly less mechanical swarms, but two night terrors, two sludge trolls, and the furies. So pretty
It's
typical setup of
it's a
Sub-Zero.
nice list, more clinical than usual Sub-Zero lists, but I like it.
Yeah, Hellraker turns out to play well with the Kriegs list. So we see that Kriegs is definitely coming back to to Polish
Yeah.
meta because it wasn't played too much.
And the last player is Shugi. I don't
Yes,
think we can say a lot about his list because he has Camille's Kane
yes, exactly.
and Ben's Huxley.
Exactly. Again, very popular list from WTC, I believe.
Yeah.
But good to see Shugi playing, not
Not
only.
judging. Not
Yes,
judging us.
yes.
So again, Horishk?
I think we can play some jokes and call judge during the tournament and see how often Shugi reacts,
Yeah.
right?
So MKK has
Yep,
a super standard Horishk. So I don't think
exactly.
we'll just go through this list because it doesn't have a lot of twist. And pretty standard Ursus, except for
Mhm.
this Magnus that wasn't very popular in his list.
Exactly.
But I like it. I like Magnus. It's
Exactly.
a great piece of individual stuff to just go somewhere on the flank.
Yeah.
And then we have two legacy armies, which is interesting because we have Borka. I haven't seen
Mhm.
Borka for a long
For
time,
years. Yes.
and seeing Storm of the North, you'd expect probably uh, Doomshaper and Kolgrima,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm interested to see the Borka.
Yeah. Well,
It's
again,
it's a nice list. Uh, Tinkered towards Borka's kit, and in the other lists we have Kolgrima. Pretty standard list except for this rock. I don't think I've seen the rock and Basher a
mhm,
lot in her lists. But looking at the current meta, I think that Kolgrima's feat might really cause troubles to
exactly.
players. Yeah,
And
it's
nice to see Glacier King. That's a really cool model, not very commonly seen anywhere anymore on the tables, but always made an impressive look.
yes. And the last list here is Shept with two
Mhm.
lists uh, on Auroras,
Exactly.
Aurora 1 and Aurora 2. The first one is the one spamming a lot of angels,
Yes.
making you just have to break through those angels. He's bringing them back. Interesting
Yeah,
list.
he's able to reposition, distribute the entire unit of angels in different places, then recover them. So that's a really annoying army to play against.
Yeah, and I think Shept is just making some small changes to those lists over the last year. In the other one, we have this, let's call it a spam of warjacks under the second Aurora.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that he has 4 tesselators. I think this list will be trying to go against some heavy armor.
Yeah, that's a strong shooting as well. So with defeat and all the accumulation from different
With all those
sources,
volume fires, yeah.
foreign fires, that will be a lot of attacks.
And I think that it will cause a lot of troubles for other players that I don't think many of us know what those models are doing anymore.
Exactly, and happy to see Asphyxius. That's my favorite model from MK3. So really nice touch.
So the 8th team is Krakowscy Tatusie, which in English translates to Krakow Daddies.
Exactly.
I like this name much more.
Yes. So I understand that's the daddies of the Dukes of Krakow, right? That the correlation.
So, can you go through the first daddy list?
So we have Yaro playing Old Umbre, and we have Reznikova, I believe, quite similar to the list we saw before.
Similar
Mm,
to Blood's list, except I think for the hunters.
yes, that's the small twist. And we have Aslanov again as brick setup with the starved, not the sticks. So that's again the version we've seen already, but a solid, well proven brick based on
The
based
small
Aslanov.
addition that he has, he doesn't have the Ursa in Apex.
Oh yeah.
I don't see. He has a second animist
Hmm.
and the Witchmark Totem. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting to just have some more. I like this addition of Witchmark Totem because this list of Aslanov tends to have to lack damage when already engaged, and Witchmark Totem adds this +1 power.
exactly. And second player is, I think, the most popular War Machine player, but also a
There's the
player
legendary
legendary
defender of Polish football
and
national
not
team,
only Polish. So yeah, we're very happy
Borussia
to see.
Dortmund.
Yeah, exactly. Very happy to see football celebrities playing War Machine as well. That's how the system is great. So we have Dark Operations that has a really good had a very good results during WTC, and basically that's the legacy fraction that see the tables in MK4 like probably since the beginning. Here we have Kaitos that was quite commonly used in dark operation lists.
Yeah, but
Uh,
as you can see, those lists are not standard ones.
exactly,
We haven't
exactly.
seen Malfessor a lot. Those dominated Stormblades weren't used a lot, and Ironclad Drudges were mostly used under Texas.
Yes,
So it's interesting.
it's interesting. It doesn't have so many models with high defense that can use the Kaitos
Fit.
feat. At the same time, like Aberration or Malfessor are adding the hard hitting capability that those lists were missing quite often. So, and Malfessor can really surprise with the toolkit he has.
Yeah.
So,
To be honest,
nice.
I don't like this list a lot. I've been tinkering with Kaitos. I've been thinking myself about playing Dark Operations this tournament,
Hmm.
and I like much more this approach of spam under Kaitos
Yeah.
with a lot of Druges to just utilize his feet a lot. Just
Uh,
flood the
exactly.
opponent with his with this spam and pop a
Yeah,
feet.
and just see how he sweat to to do anything with that. Yeah.
Yes. I like that he has those overlords. Those are really great under Kaitos. He has this spell that makes them hit consistently. I like it a
Yes.
lot.
Yes. Yes.
The
And recover the focus with them. So really
yes,
nice.
and the other list is Siphon. But Siphon has two, four. only six monstrosities. So it's also not a usual list. It
Yeah,
probably has only six because he has again Malfesor.
true.
Mm,
But really, a lot of
do we
points in.
like this list? I don't think so
I
because
think this list might have a problem with the delivery, basically.
I think scenario a bit because he has 4 units, but except for criterions, they are pretty paper ones.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the problem. One is paper thin, most of the things, and second one is problem is to deliver the monstrosities here. So that's we'll see.
And will be also trouble for him to play those very wide scenarios.
Hmm. But let's see. Let's see. Happy to see the lists are modified. So it's always
Very
a good
nice.
thing to experiment.
And we have another convergence. Now we have
Yes.
Father Lucant, and
Let's see what he's doing.
I think I don't remember if it was Norwegian meta where they were really afraid of Lucant.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a +4 arm, right? So that's a lot.
Yes, he has two battle engines,
Yeah,
so
TAP.
they are nice to clear the infantry.
Hmm. And very like flexible models. Basically, you can
Yeah,
configure them to the task you need. So they used to be very strong models many years ago.
it's interesting lists. I think that it was
With
played a bit different on the WTC, but yeah, we'll see. And the other one
yeah, and
is
with
Orion.
with just a bit of those I think obstructors, right? That's the heavy infantry
Yes.
under the feet.
No.
With
Obstructors were the light one, but yeah.
other light ones. Okay.
Let me check. And obstructors, where are you guys? Yes, obstructors were the ones with the shields, light infantry.
Oh yeah, that's true. But they are coming back, right, with
Yeah.
the foundry.
And the other list is Orion. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen Orion since Mark III. He's been
Mm-hmm.
a really great feat, great model. Lot of jacks. I think he'll be trying to just go for the heavy armor lists with this one. He has a lot of heavy warjacks, those heavy hitting ones in this list.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yep. Now we have the team.
Już nie gram sam
I'm not playing alone anymore.
anymore.
So let's go with the first one. First list.
We have Konrad, and Konrad is playing with Necrofactorium.
Yes, Sub-Zero spam.
And that's a really solid spam because we have 5 units of Mechanitrals. So that's quite a number. We've seen some such spams like on the beginning of Necrofactorium when it was released, then after slightly less. And here we see a solid approach to what we call a spam.
Yep, I like this list.
Yeah. The second one is more interesting and probably less popular based on the Catus. And the Catus has a very strong cohort for, I mean, battle group for malefactors and one raptor. So that's a very strong heavies.
And
Uh,
look, all those heavies have soul claiming. They'll be claiming souls for Decatus.
exactly. So very interesting list from that perspective. Finally, actually, that's the only caster I believe that can use the soul claiming head. Even though the head is very popular because that's the cheapest one. We have some swarms for shielding. And but here, well, the Catus definitely will shine when he will meet an army with full of souls, right?
Yes.
We normally don't see many of those armies. Mm, with Umbre, we see a slightly more of such units. So maybe the Catus actually will come back to the table, because previously it was really hard to accept trolls, maybe, or Calder. From Signar, definitely most of the lists were heavy on either models. You cannot collect souls or with a lot of jacks, right?
Yes.
So we will see. He might shine.
The next one is Fuzzy
That's
with
that's
Dark
a surprise
Operations.
because we haven't seen Fuzzy for a long, long time.
1 year.
Yes,
We've
so
seen
great.
Fuzzy last year on the Polish Team Championship.
Exactly.
And he has nice and standard Kaitos.
hmm But
Something
here he has much more
small.
models that
Yep.
will,
Something
yeah.
that I'd play, probably.
Yes.
And the other one is Siphon with 3, 6, 8 monstrosities. So it's a pretty standard one.
Yes.
With Stygios, some conduits for shield guarding. Yeah, very
Yeah.
nice list.
A lot of hit points, like really a lot
And
to chew.
Pieczaks, can you tell us something about Ravens of War?
Oh yes, that's for sure. Well, so Krisa has a lot of nice tricks and shining guns to increase the movement. So I think Petero was playing her on the very beginning of MK4,
Yes.
and she can really do nice tricks. One is the delivery, second one is buffing,
Yes,
and
it's
for
the armor
instance,
cracking
Azrael
one.
yeah, and Azrael can really do a lot of interesting surprises, knocking downs, crazy shooting, and so on. So that setup can really surprise with either strong output, reach, or a threat range, or even attempt to do CK, caster kill.
And the other list is Lilith, Herald. So it's not the
Mhm.
caster killing one. I just checked.
Yeah, that's not.
It's the
It's not
one
the.
that makes your army hit better. It's a
Yeah.
nice list.
hmm
Very balanced one. Some hard hitting with Azrael, some shooting, some mobility shenanigans with Seraph.
Yeah.
Raptors, still pretty good unit with
Mhm.
Anissa. Uh, will be pretty good.
But that's I think that's the last caster that has parasite spell. I believe
Oh, might be.
might be so. Properly used, that spell can really do the harm, right? And at least still has a potential to, yeah, even endanger a caster if
Yes.
opportunity is there.
Another team is our Young Blood clan Washi, Moose
Yes,
clan.
exactly.
So Mikołaj
Very
is
happy to see the team of, yes, our younglings to not to give up and get to most of those key tournaments in Poland.
yes, and he has Boom Howler. It's
Yes.
a balanced approach to the list. We've seen much more spammy ones lately with more boarding parties, but he went for the battle brick, which we haven't seen a lot.
Yep.
It's pretty nice with the feet and two heavy hitting and resistant deep-born dirt trolls. And in the other list, he has Ragemonger. Oh, something we love.
Exactly. Well, not everyone.
Yeah, but
Depends
probably I don't
on the
know.
type you are.
Probably because he doesn't have models, but he only has one quartermaster.
Yes, but we have Chum, so
Yes.
that's nice. Two additional trolls.
And
So
this
every
new trio, Loch Habash brothers.
yes,
I don't
yes.
think I've seen them a lot in the Ragemonger, but yeah,
Oh well, the good thing with Ragemonger is actually, especially his feat, is like fixing every model, right?
yeah,
So, and Cham actually can do with his attack, he can do like really crazy stuff. So,
yes.
uh, Cham with the Ragemonger, especially with his feat, is like his one man army able to kill everything around.
And if someone isn't careful, he still can just caster kill you
Oh,
from anywhere.
from anywhere, exactly.
The next player is Nasha,
Nasha,
playing
play.
Hazaroth.
Yeah, you go on.
Uh, it's interesting list. We haven't seen a lot of Void engines played with Hazaroth. She only picked two Warjacks, which I don't think is a good approach in Hazaroth, since he likes to have those Warjacks for uh, this is Shadowmancer, I think,
Mm-hmm.
the spell. Yeah. Other than that, Soulless Guardians, they don't benefit a lot from Hazaroth. Much more usual is this package of cavalry, archers, and assassins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think
And
that's the list that Nasha is playing quite often, I believe. So probably she's familiar with that and just likes to play with it.
the other one is almost the same list, except for the Spectre here
Yeah.
under Moraine. I don't know if she picked in Hazaroth the Arc Node, if she just shouldn't swap it around.
Mm-hmm.
Arc Node towards Moraine and Spectre in Hazaroth.
Definitely Lorraine likes
Mm,
Arknow, that's for sure.
yeah. And one of the two Winter Corps in this tournament,
Yes.
Tymoteusz Kruk. Let's see.
Yes, I remember Tymoteusz when we started the academies in Matisoft, and he at that time Kader was just released. That was the beginning of new armies from MK4, so he picked up those armies and playing them since then. So I really like that Timon is yeah keeping Winter Corps alive on our tables because they don't have a good time since the last update. They got nerfed a little bit too much
To the ground.
uh, to the ground, and we see the statistics. They are like really on the very bottom of every single statistics you can think of. Happy to see Medvedevica. That's just my favorite jack. Maybe
Yeah,
not
but
very commonly
it's
used,
it's one of the
but
few warjacks that is in a good spot at the moment.
yes, yes. Assuming, yeah, the rest of the army would be, yeah. Medvedevica got reduced in the points because she was like for 70 points on the very beginning, much too much. But with the Shikora, she can really like, yeah, she's very resistant. She can be delivered, and she punch like crazy. So very happy to see that model on the table.
I see that he also added some utility tools like Winter Corps, Lazarenko, Mortar
Yeah,
Team.
hounds. So yeah,
I don't know if that's a right approach. I think I'd go for more Manowars and some snipers with the dog.
normally, Tatiana was like doing just a solid brick, a lot of hit points heading towards enemy. Hounds or Lazarenko adding some, or Mortar Team adding some extra flexibility, some range attacks. So maybe that's something that Tymoteusz was missing when playing Shikora.
Yeah. And the other one is Borishuk.
Yes.
To be honest, uh, I don't see what's happening in this list, except that we have three warjacks. The standard list of Borishuk, if we can even speak about standard Borishuk list, usually has more warjacks. But yeah, let's see.
Exactly.
So, uh, I don't think I can read the name of the next.
Delta Squadron Super Cool Commando Wilków Alpha.
Thank you.
Difficult to translate, but it's like, yeah,
Delta
Alpha
Squadron
equals
Super Cool Commando Wolves Alpha.
exactly. That's the translation.
And let's go with Marcin. Marcin has uh, super standard Jakes
Hmm.
with this Plugger edition. I like this Plugger edition a lot. It
Hmm.
changes and helps a lot of matchups. And we have oh Kane.
We have Kane.
Mm, And Kane has those really interesting Patriots. They can
Hmm.
really shoot like a brick.
Exactly.
To all the possible gun mages, Deuce. It will be a hard-hitting list if someone just has a few models and doesn't have a way to protect them anyway.
I think that's, yeah, that's a very solid gun line.
I like this list of his.
Hmm.
And is next one is Tomasz Liszewski, the famous Pomek.
Hmm.
He has Shadow Tongue
With Magnus, very happy
with
to see.
Magnus. Oh, so that's interesting. I like it.
Same here. And Shadow Tank, I think, was again not very common recently. So people maybe forgot how uh, crazy range on his spells he can make, and very unusual directions of attacks. So good to see that Pomek will remind everyone how Shadow Tongue can surprise.
And the other list is Ragemonger.
What a surprise!
Yes. And it's a pretty standard one.
We have Voroger. I don't know if it's so
Yes,
common.
it was commonly played because it's just another tool towards your caster kill threat.
All right,
I like
and true.
I like this list. I played against it. Uh, I picked Aslanov. He had a hard time, but yeah, it is a nice one.
Yeah,
So now we have this Kuljan player.
I don't
What
know
can you
who
tell us
that.
about
Like
this player?
some some player arrived on the very last minute because I don't see him before.
Oh yes, we haven't notified about that. I was supposed to tell something about that in the very beginning of the stream, but we had to make the last minute change. One of the Krakow players had to drop because of some health issues. We wish him everything best. We wish him fast recovery. And Krakow team asked if they can move Shept, who is originally from Krakow, to their team. And this player was replaced by Piotr.
Yep. And after WTC, I'm coming back to Necrofactorium. Hopefully, I will be able to squeeze something out of that army that got very popular recently. Sepsira, I think, is quite typical setup. I put 2 units of Night Terrors, but I think that was also quite popular. One Malfactor, so we'll see how it's going to work.
And the Eviscerus.
And Eviscerus, I also tried to squeeze Grendel and 4 more Malfactors, each one slightly different, one with Harpoon, one with
Okay.
Dark Shroud. So and that left not much space, so just one
Oh, you
Criterion.
have only one Criterions and no
Yes,
Shield
yes,
Guards.
yes, exactly. So that's kind of an approach where basically I want to have as many heavies as possible on the front.
So you just want to wrestle in the middle with your opponent.
Exactly.
Okay. So one of the last teams is Monsters. We are starting with Jack.
Yes.
It's
Another
another
great
Sub-Zero
player.
with
Yes.
Hellraker.
Mm-hmm.
A bit of different setup, I think, than we've already seen, but a pretty similar approach.
Yep.
And the other one is pretty
Aviserus.
standard Eviscerus, except for those brutes we don't see a lot.
Yeah, very nice touch. Good to see. Well, brutes can really land a very solid punch. They are not as resistant as criterions. Basically, criterions remove the brutes from the lists. We don't see brutes anymore. The models are very cool in terms of looking, but
But do you think that Eviscerus has any means of delivering those brutes?
no. I
Yeah,
think it's just a nice touch. But I don't see the strong usage, especially with Aviserus. So hard to say, especially that Aviserus is not missing the hard punch. He has heavies to do that.
yep.
I see Grendel and three fell axes on the rest of the malefactors, so you are not missing the hard punch. And brutes are the ones that are doing very heavy punches. So interesting, but if you ask me, I would prefer to have two criterions because in some setups they are like impossible to kill.
Yep, I agree. Then we have Patrick changing armies to Dark Operations.
Yep,
Oh, it's Kaitos with Malfessor, but much more
and
spammy approach.
Nostila as well.
I like
Yes,
I like this list.
yeah,
It has
very
3 units
nice.
of Overlords. Yeah, this
Solid
Malfessor
spam,
is
solid
okay.
spam, solid spam with two very nice heavies. I like Malfessor. I like Aberration. That's really cool looking models. Have this Dark Operations team very strong. And another spam under Siphon with
With
slightly less,
with
right?
6,
6 this time.
but some more units this time around.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting. And again, Malfessor under Siphon. So we've seen
Yeah.
that.
So we see right now in Dark Operations, he's like on almost every single list, I believe.
And Monstrous. Oh,
Yes.
Ragemonger.
Ragemonger, what a surprise.
Uh,
But we have the great old one. I think the
I
only
think
one.
that
Right?
Shaison played Old One on
Yeah.
WTC in his list, but it's interesting because he didn't pick Quartermasters. Instead, he picked 2 Bossons.
Mhm.
So it is more fighting Ragemonger. Interesting. And the other list is Shadow Tank.
Again with the great old one, two jacks.
Vorogger, 2 heavy trolls. Yeah, so it's um, a heavy oriented
Very heavy.
Shadow Tank. So also something we've seen with Sully, Mauga Bauza, Moriarty, 2 units of Marauders. A pretty standard Shadow Tank. But I
Yes.
like it.
And the last team is Drużyna z Łapanki. Łapanki is a very famous city in Poland. So let's take a look at
And
the
we
team.
have 2 players coming back to the game. Arhain,
Great to see. Yes,
very good player, played a lot of on a lot of WTCs, coming back with a very standard Shyrus list. I
hmm
think we've seen this a lot on the WTC, and Kyrax is also a standard one.
exactly.
I don't think there's a lot to say about those lists. We have Maestro. This guy is a legend of Polish war machine in Poznań. It will be great to see him again. I'm super happy he's coming back. We played on some tournaments together in one team, so I am happy seeing him come back. He has only one list,
That's how
and
you play the game, right?
and this list is called
No
Kamil
compromise.
told me played I will only play one list, and I shouldn't even think about the second list.
Second one. Exactly. That's the title.
And it's pretty.
Solid Horusk.
It's I think it's the one that won the. Uh, can you remind me? Lock and load. It's the
Yeah,
list
yeah,
that won lock and load.
I believe that was the one. And great to see that Mr. Toban is also coming to the tournament with Winter Corps this time, because in the previous tournaments, Toban always had the old Cador beautifully painted.
No. He was playing in Mark IV, the new one.
But the last year, I think he was playing still the old Cador or not.
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's
no. Okay. But
it
I
was
remember
still
his old Cador like beautifully painted, customized.
it
So
is.
that's a player that has a very strong touch on aesthetics, and I love to see his armies on the table. And we see here again Tatiana, like with Timon,
And
with Medvedev. So
and
very
look,
happy
he
to see
has
that.
two controllers, and both
Yes,
are marshalling great bursts.
that's really unusual configuration. So very interesting setup.
I think it's a ballsy approach.
Yes, but really great to see a completely unusual approach to the lists. Actually, controllers after the changes, their points I think went down. So basically, those models are quite good in the Winter Corps
Yes,
army.
but I don't know if in a current very little and brutal meta, I'd marshal a 15-point warjack.
Yes, that's a big risk for sure. Totally agree. And basically, uh, marshalling is not popular in MK4. There was a lot of changes that I think reduced the usage of marshals.
Yes,
So it's unusual stuff again, but we will see. We will see.
and the other list is jack spam on Vilkul,
Hmm.
and that's the list I like because
Yes.
someone has to chew through those
Yes.
heavies,
And
while
behind is
Vilkul can every turn threat you with caster kill.
exactly. So that's a very nice list, and I think it might be very deadly for players that are not prepared or not able to uh,
Secure
get
themselves
away.
against Vilkul. Yep.
Yes, yes, and actually, if Toban will manage to go first or simply push the opponent towards his stable, it might be like either you go to kill box or you either get killed by Vilkul. So that might
Yes.
be very interesting results and nice number of heavies. That's six really solid Cador heavyweight heavies.
So we went through all of the lists on the
Yeah.
Polish Team Championship. We'll be seeing less teams than last year, which is a shame. We
At the
hoped.
same time, we still have very happy we have foreign representation. As always, Germany never give up and always come to visit us. That's one thing. Very
Always trying
positive.
to invade us.
Yes, exactly. And we always try to defend. Second thing is that a lot of players are coming back, so that's great to see as well. Means that MK4 is thriving and bringing people back to the game.
So
And we going during that tournament. We're going to test the premises, because those premises, the place we're going to have that tournament, will be used for WTC next year.
yeah, so are we ready for the big announcement?
Yes, I believe so. That's the time for first, very short, but first part of Road to WTC.
Yes, we generally want to do this road to WTC every few weeks to just update you on the stuff where we are at the moment with the preparations. I'm pretty sure that we've already done a lot of work towards WTC 2026, but we want to just communicate with you about all this stuff. In the first post on Facebook and Discord, we uh, attached this Google form where we want to see the feedback from you. We want to read some of your ideas because as organizers we can just shape this event a bit. We can make some additions to the how this tournament will look. And this big announcement is that we came to agreement with the German community and we will be bringing the terrains from WTC 2024 to the WTC in Poland. So the terrains I think players liked a lot will be making their comeback during our Polish WTC. Uh, we want to wait a little bit for the Steamroller 26 to see if there will be any changes to terrains before we publish the terrain pack. You will also get the pictures of some example tables. I'll try to set up those tables during Polish Team Championships, similar to how they will look like on WTC, and we will publish those examples together with the terrain pack very short after Steamroller 26 drops.
Yep, exactly. So the idea objective is for all the players to know what they can expect in terms of the terrains. Of course, well, adjusted with the new steamroller. So uh, yeah, we will publish it roughly at the beginning of next year.
So that's mostly everything we wanted to cover. And Piotr, I had a really strange dream I want to share with you before we finish this live stream. You know
I'm
what?
not sure if I'm ready, but please do that. Yes.
I had a dream that WTC didn't have five players, but seven players in each team. Don't you think it's crazy?
Whoa, what a nice dream. What a beautiful dream.
Yeah. So it
Very
was
interesting
interesting.
one. Very interesting one. Actually, imagine that the dream would be a reality. What would happen? We are very interested also about your opinions. Would you like one day, maybe, that dream come
Maybe
true?
maybe not this year.
Maybe not this year, but just think about possibilities like uh, having seven people in the team, how potentially it could impact on the selection of different armies,
And how
and
it would shape the local metas too.
local metas, but also give ability to really specialize and have really even more unusual team compositions. So yeah, that's a very nice dream. I really like it. Hopefully, you will get more of those dreams.
So I don't see any questions in our chat. So thank you a lot guys, for
Oh yeah, I think I have another. I had another dream actually.
yes?
Yes, I had a dream. That was actually a horrible dream. I wasn't so scared because I'm not old Umbre player, but I imagine for some players that could be a horrible dream. I had a dream that the colossal model for old Umbre was not in any way changed during the January patch or upgrade, and it stayed in the same shape as it was, as it is right now. And there was a second part of that dream. It turns out that this model is so weak, so unplayable that the WTC committee decided to actually remove that model from the list of allowed models to be played during WTC. So that was really even probably more crazy dream.
Yes, it was crazy. Let's hope Steamforge Games, you won't make this dream come true.
Exactly. All
So
right.
thanks guys a lot. Thanks Piotr a lot for this live stream. So see you
Same here. Thank
soon.
you. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, and remember to watch Moment of Clarity streams.
Oh yeah.
There will be
Definitely.
live stream coverage from Polish Team Championship uh, done by Piotr.
Exactly.
Yes. So thanks a lot and see
Thank
you.
you. Bye.